Reasons why INFJs feel so alone. In a room full of people, the INFJ is most likely to feel alone. While most people assume that the INFJ's loneliness stems from them being the rarest of the 16 Myers-Briggs personality types, there are several other reasons why they feel alone. Here are all the reasons why INFJs may feel isolated, even though they usually do enjoy their independent lives. 10. They feel misunderstood. Besides the fact that INFJs are the epitome of walking paradoxes, this personality type has always felt misunderstood in life. For non-INFJs, it is perhaps because INFJs are the rarest personality type and seem too good to be true. However, most times, it's even difficult for INFJs to fully understand themselves. Since this analytical Myers-Briggs type is so fixated on understanding other people, they can often feel as though nobody puts the same amount of effort into understanding them. This misunderstanding isn't just with strangers and acquaintances, but also with the INFJ's loved ones and most trusted people. They often feel misunderstood in romantic relationships, friendships, and even family connections. This misunderstanding can create a type of loneliness that not many other personality types experience. Although people may think they know the INFJ for who they really are, most people only know them for who they want to be seen as. 9. They can't keep up with connections. For the same reason that INFJs can quickly vanish from the social realm without any warning, they can easily lose touch with old connections because of their lack of consistent communication. Connections they've made through old jobs, school, travel, and other means can quickly fall to the sidelines of priority for the INFJ, who prefers only having a small group of close acquaintances or one who is busy working on a passion project. INFJs are not always the best text repliers or call returners and are known to postpone plans consistently for the sake of remaining comfortable in their solitude. Considering the world is so familiar with staying connected through these means of communication, it definitely adds to why INFJs feel so alone. 8. Their intuitive nature is intimidating, with the INFJ's dominant function being their introverted intuition. This introspective personality type is able to easily make judgmental calls and decisions about their lives with little to no substantial reasoning behind it. With the help of subtle cues from the surroundings or by picking up things about people's behavior, they can deduce the possibilities the future holds. While this gift allows the INFJ to be warned and guided through many of life's challenges, it can also make the INFJ seem irrational and silly for thinking the way they do. This especially holds true if the INFJ reveals their reasoning to others or tries to warn others about their future. In fact, 3/4 of the US population leads through sensing as their dominant function, which means that they require concrete facts and tangible results to come to a conclusion. So, when an INFJ is challenged to explain the reasoning behind their gut feeling, other people can quickly become suspicious and may even write an INFJ's intuitive nature as being taboo or just a result of overthinking. 7. They may be perceived as uninterested. Most INFJs aren't exactly the touchy-feely, clingy, or emotional type of friend, even though they are the most empathetic and compassionate personality type. In fact, they usually feel uncomfortable when it comes to normal friendship behaviors like hugging and unnoticeably invading personal bubbles. Because of this, INFJs can easily come across as cold and uninterested in forming a connection. While affectionate gestures can make an INFJ feel well-liked, they have trouble reciprocating these behaviors, resulting in others feeling like they're overstepping boundaries or even that they may be getting on the INFJ's nerves. This, no doubt, is not an ingredient in the recipe for creating close bonds. This reluctance to let go of their perfectionism and analytical nature gets in their way of making connections. 6. They vanish with no warning. INFJs can and do vanish from connections if they feel it's what they need to be happy. They need to recharge from time to time, thanks to their introverted intuition. An INFJ doesn't necessarily need tangible reasoning before cutting ties to a seemingly genuine connection. When an INFJ relies heavily on their need for social connection, they can be the best communicators, but after a long streak of heavy socializing, INFJs may suddenly decide to retreat from the social realm until they feel recharged. They may end up completely ignoring phone calls, emails, texts, and social media. Since they usually just retreat with an unapologetic nature, it's fair to think that this act can be seen as unsympathetic, as it definitely can cause friends and family to feel hurt or ignored. They may think that the INFJ is only available when they want to be, hence damaging the relationship. 5. They want to be alone. INFJs are introverted by nature and do like pausing their social lives time and again to recuperate and be with their thoughts. So it should come as no surprise that while INFJs may be considered one of the loneliest personality types, it's not to say that they don't particularly enjoy being alone most of the time. This introverted and independent personality type would rather spend time with their thoughts in the peace and quiet of their cozy home instead of going out and socializing when they get the chance. The contradicting thing about an INFJ's inclination towards solitude is that they also crave human connection. To be honest, they enjoy being on the sidelines of social interactions to analyze others. This creates a constant push and pull of feeling lonely and then feeling overwhelmed by social interaction and obligations. They may make plans with people in their lonely phase and then feel extremely uninterested when the time comes to actually step out of their comfort zone and interact with people. 4. They are hesitant to socialize. From an outside perspective, INFJs always seem too busy to hang out. But in reality, they hurry home after a long day of work or school to do nothing, their favorite pastime. Aside from being an introverted personality type, they also have a strong preference for what hobbies they actually enjoy over feeling obligated to spend time with others. INFJs feel that they will probably feel misunderstood and uncomfortable when put into social situations they don't want to be in. They can easily put on a character to seem as if they're having a good time and actively engaging in conversation, but deep down, they would rather be at home spending some quality time with themselves. 3. They prefer solo activities. INFJs are reluctant to spend too much time with others, and when they are not thinking or learning, they revel in solo hobbies and activities. These include painting, playing solo sports, baking, cooking, planning, organizing, gardening, and more. For the majority of the adventure-loving, thrill-seeking population of the US, the INFJ's preferred hobbies may seem bland. However, even if they wanted to join the INFJ, they wouldn't leave too much wiggle room or extend an invitation to join them. 2. They are hesitant to speak their minds. One of the main reasons INFJs feel so misunderstood in relationships is that they don't take the time or put in the trust to speak their mind. It's no secret that INFJs hate confrontation. They hate feeling vulnerable, and even when it comes to their closest connections in life, this personality type never wants to burden others with their heavy emotions or scare people with complex insights about life and how they want to live it. They are people pleasers at best, and this notion that they carry around makes it extremely difficult to make a fuss about something that they feel is missing in their relationship. For instance, they might not tell their significant other how lonely they really feel in the connection out of fear that it may cause an argument or come off as overly sensitive and ungrateful. Their assumptions, as a result, can damage their relationships. 1. They feel as though must put on a facade. An INFJ can chameleon themselves into social beings when the situation demands so by mirroring behaviors and learning what is expected of them. For instance, they can be funny and humorous around those who value humor and can be professional in a business setting all in one day. Although they are an introverted personality type by their very nature, they feel as if they can't be their true selves around people. They feel as though they must put on a facade in order for people to like them. Since they have a deep understanding of human behavior and how others view them, they can easily play any character. However, at the end of the day, INFJs can feel extremely lonely knowing that nobody really knows them for who they truly are. Are you an INFJ who feels lonely? If yes, which reason did you relate to the most? Comment below. As always, like and share this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates on psychology.